The purpose of the video is to show how to deal with 32-bit files and their main advantages, and to show the differences between how a 32-bit file works in a program that's set up to use it and a program that's not set up to use it. Here we have Reaper. Reaper is not currently set up to use and exploit 32-bit files, but I happen to have a 32-bit file, 32-bit 96K file, that I played normally in, and then I blasted the accordion as loud as I could. The moment that you see WAV files that have peaks, that's good. The moment you have files that have cutoff tips, that's clipping. That's not good. If I was to go into a program that is set up to work with 24-bit files and try to reduce these clips here, here's what happens. We get a straight line right across. That's data that's been clipped, cut, forever lost, unrecoverable. So no matter what we do, it's forever gone. We can modify the other files here, but we cannot recover those clipped, lost peaks. Let's go to that same file in Resolve. Now, you can tell that this is the same file because it has the same waveforms and everything. And we have that series of peaks that are clipped and cut. When I come in here and try to lower these files here, and it is properly set up to use 32-bit files, here's what happens. All those peaks are intact. And that's the benefit of a 32-bit system. I can bring back anything that goes near that and over the clipping. So you can tell that here I'm minus 10.3 dB, and this one's very close to the zero peak. So I'm at roughly 9 dB into clipping. And I've been able to successfully recover it without any loss of data in this program. Now, when I lower this here, obviously it lowers everything else. So what we can do is I can come over here, insert a little cut here, insert a little cut here, let's say, and I can raise these to raise the volume of quiet section. And of course, I can come over here and lower these, save the loud section, and they'll both play properly. Now, final thing before we go. There's people out there that say, hey, you can you can raise the volume of the quiet sections, no problem. And you'll have like perfect audio. Not true. What you're going to do is you're going to have perfect audio with all the room ambience, the echo, everything else. You don't raise just the music. You're going to raise everything along with it. So if I have something like this loud,
Okay.
and then bring that, let me put it over here. Listen to this.
Shoot the freaking kill. Okay.
Very quiet. And raise it to this.
32-bit, 9600.
So that you saw, it brought in a lot of the echo of the room, the low quality. Whereas if everything was left at normal, you get a very nice sound on the accordion. And when you have the little quiet sections, those can stay in there and they're saved nicely. And remember this section here? It was totally blasted. I was able to save everything here. And here you can tell that I was really trying hard to go through that. Just take a look at me the way that I'm pushing the bellows here. That's about as hard as I can pull and push. That's about as loud as I can make that accordion. So I really blasted the microphones, and the microphones are very close to me. Anyway, now you see the advantage of using a 32-bit file. The disadvantage, so I'm trying to raise up an improper section of it, and how it works in a program that is properly set up to use it versus the program that is not properly set up to use it. And as a quick reminder, this is what the peaks look like when they're clipped and unrecoverable. In a program that saves it, those are the exact same peaks. You can tell they're all there intact. Okay, hope that's been educational. Have a great day.